What's up, everybody? How's it going? I'm a little late to the party. I was supposed to be live like an hour and a half ago, but stuff happened. And now I'm here. And you guys have got me for under 3 hours, because then at around 5 p.m. Eastern, I've got to go get the little monster, because she's coming with me tonight. And then she's going with her mother tomorrow night. So you guys will have a stream tomorrow night. Maybe we'll do some horror stuff and hang out and just kind of chill. But yeah, we're back for, geez, second time in a week. That's unheard of. That happens rarely. Thinking about next week, kind of planning ahead a little bit. Borderlands 4 comes out on the 12th, so Friday. I'm thinking about a Friday night stream. So as soon as I pick up Evelyn, we get home, I get her all settled in. I probably will go live for, say, 3 or 4 hours. Then Saturday, Evelyn's got a birthday party to go to, so I might be online, say, 10 a.m. Eastern until, I want to say, about 3-ish, maybe. See how Saturday goes, and then Sunday I'm going to go through my VODs and see if I can find some good clips. Hopefully there'll be some that we can use for clip content. That being said, my Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar. Today, probably going to be pretty chill. Might play one of the horror games that I have here. Might play some Phasmo, might play some Demonologist. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. I don't think we're going to do Pathfinder today, though. I think we're going to skip on that. Maybe we'll play some Borderlands 2. I don't know. I still have to catch up to where I was so that I can go and do the like, I need gameplay from Wildlife Sanctuary or Wildlife Reserve to the end of the game. Because I screwed that up on my original gameplay, unfortunately. Okay, so tomorrow night I said I'm going to stream. I have to do a couple things to my PC first. So I will be stress testing my PC because I have been having some random crashes here and there. And I just want to put the PC through the ringer a little bit just to make sure that those issues might not pop up on stream. I'm also planning on overclocking my CPU from the 3.2 megahertz. It is, or is this 3.2 gigahertz? Or I fucking can't remember the processor speed. To 4.4. Because I should be able to safely do that without having much issues. So we're gonna do that. My RAM. It's funny with my RAM. This whole time, my motherboard was not XLR enabled, so my RAM was severely underperforming. Throttled back to like 2133 megahertz. I was like, what? It's supposed to be 3600. Why is it so low? So turns out I didn't have an option enabled because it comes disabled by default, which is stupid, but anyway. So I'm going to try pushing more power out of my PC for streaming so that we can like jump into some heavier games. Like I'm thinking Baldur's Gate 3 might be a thing, starting from fresh, doing a dark Dark Urge gameplay, and I might, depending upon my roommate, if she's got it for the PC or not. I'm not sure if she does. I think it's cross-platform though. I know she's got it for something because she was playing it. Um, but like I was thinking, getting her in as a character, and the both of us playing with the PCs or the NPC or the other characters. I'm like, what am I going to play though? I normally play a fighter, mostly because like I like the customizations I can get with a fighter. Um, Everything from like if I want to do a ranged build fighter, you get more feats to be able to put into ranged builds, or at least that's the way I look at it. Or something else, I don't know. But like next weekend though, until I beat the game, it's going to be a Borderlands 4 Palooza. So that will be a thing starting next week, next Friday, Saturday, and then Sunday Sunday morning at least I will be doing uh, uh, going through my VODs just to kind of see what I can make clips of or highlight or whatever. And then uh, Monday I might Monday I will be streaming again because I'm going to stream Borderlands 4 until we beat it. That is the plan. And then I'm going to cut that into content to post on YouTube, because I do have a YouTube channel. It is there. It is growing slowly in popularity. Like I have been getting more subscribers. I'm up to 122. 1,222. Yeah, words are hard. Yeah. Anyway, and then like future content. I don't have any. Hey, Deanna, what's going on? Nice to see you. Hope things have been well. Woot! I'm here. How's life been? How have you been? I'm just kind of rambling on right now. What? Say I'm still streaming Pathfinder when I am not? I am streaming Just Chatting right now because we are just chatting. Come on, update. There we go. That's where we're going. Not much, just doing some modules and seeing that you were streaming. Yeah, I'm streaming. I'm streaming till 6 p.m. my time. So, geez, it's like 3 hours behind me. So, 3 p.m. your time. And then I am going to be picking up the little monster. And then stress testing my PC tonight, because I want to push it to its limits to make sure there's nothing really wrong with it. It's 12:22 there. Yeah. So you're 3 hours behind me. And then tomorrow I'm going to be on tomorrow night. Probably playing some horror games. I've got so many horror games. I got a bunch of single player ones that I am planning on getting through at some point. To mostly record for content for YouTube. So fingers crossed there's not anything wrong with it. Hey, Leo, how's it going? Well, here's the thing. So I updated my, I put a new processor in it, which is a way better processor. It's 14th gen i9. I'm planning on overclocking it after I stress test it. Actually, I probably should overclock it first before stress testing it. Then making sure all of that is great, and then I'm going to go down through the list of what they have in this program that I downloaded, just to kind of make sure that everything's working good, so that when I can go and hopefully stream without issues. I'm making a nutrition label. Oh, speaking of nutrition, so I've been eating overnight oats. I started eating them on Tuesday, and for the most part, I'm actually quite enjoying them. I'm kind of tailoring it to my needs, I guess. And I have, like, right now there's a cup of steel cut oats in it. I'm going to roll that back to half a cup. There's a cup of almond milk in that. I'm probably going to keep the cup of almond milk in it. There is flaxseed, chia seed, a tablespoon of honey, and a scoop of protein powder, because I'm trying to increase my protein intake as well as my fiber intake. I'm trying to, like, because being diabetic, I'm got to get that fiber up there. So, and actually, I had a doctor's appointment today. My sugars were a 7.8 the last time I was there, down to a 6.4. And she said if I can get it under a 6, she'll take me off of, well, she'll take me, I'm taking 2 pills of metformin a day, one in the morning, one in the evening. She'll bump me back down to 1 a day if I can get it down. So that's, fingers crossed, is what we're trying to do. Leo, we were chilling, got to classes and whatnot early enough to watch the sunrise at 6 a.m. Nice, nice. Watching sunrise is always fun, I guess. I'm not up that early. Hell, today I was up at 8, but I was still tired as shit, so I rolled over and slept until, like, just after 10. That's great news. Keep at it. I'm doing my best, Deanna. I'm doing my best. How's the hubby? How's the kids? Is the hubby still a plumber? Is he still doing the plumbing thing? Or is he a pipe fitter? I can't remember what you, everyone is good? Oh, that's good. Well, not to be chilling when I walk 8 blocks home. Okay. Hubby is a welder. Oh, okay. Welding's a decent job, too. One of the jobs I was on, I got to bevel pipe for a welder. Even though that wasn't my job, but they're like, here, you can do it. And then they looked it over after I was done to make sure everything was good, and they liked my work. I was like, why don't you do this? Why don't you do pipe fitting instead of plumbing? I'm like, I don't know at this point. And now, at this point now, I don't do it at all because it was just too much on the head. The work environment, the people who I was working with, all that stuff just was too much. School districts move out, stop further for 2 people. Oh, fun times, fun times. Squats. Caliente, you want me to do some squats? All right, give me a quick sec here. I want to make sure something. Yes, it is on. Okay, cool. All right, that's 5 squats. That's 5, or is it 10 squats? What is this? Just so it hasn't been used in such a long time. I have to check to see what it actually says for the squats. Where is it? Squats. What's the description? 10 squats. Okay, so 10 squats. I'll do 10. It says. All right. We'll get out here. All right. Shoulder. Okay. Cool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's appropriate. That's appropriate. I had enough protein today that I was crop dusting the grocery store I was in earlier. It was bad. It was bad. At least most of those aisles were empty when I did it, so. Well played. Exactly. Well played. How are you doing, Caliente? How's everything? Oh, wow. He's now head of a shop and a special project, so he doesn't actually weld anymore. Oh, that's actually pretty good then. No more fumes in his face. But yeah, no, I did enjoy, like, the work when I was a plumber. Even if I was still, it's been forever, Caper. Yes, it has been. It has been. Like, I recognize the name, and I'm just like, I'm doing well, though. That's good. That's good to hear. I'm gonna have to go to your page just to get a refresh. Yes, okay, I do remember you. You were playing Genshin Impact 16 hours ago? Oh, Kaylee. Okay. Just had to make sure. Just had to make sure. Gotta creep a little bit. Yeah, definitely better for his health and easier on his body. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Like the work part of the plumbing, even as an apprentice, I enjoyed it. I didn't mind getting up in the scissor lifts or the boom lifts at all. Like I had no issues with that stuff. It was the constant everything going on around me and being so hyper aware of that stuff and trying to keep myself safe as well as other people safe was kind of a little too much for me, to the point where I was having anxiety attacks pretty much every day, and I ended up having to take 1 or 2 days off a week most times. And I know, and it was kind of drilled into me early on, like you have to be there no matter what. Show up. Like your work could be not top of the line work. Show up. And I tried. And I always got complimented on my work. And like even the guys at the union hall, they're like, you do amazing work. Like, what's wrong? What's getting you to this point that you're having anxiety? And I'm like, I don't know. I'd get up in the morning and it would be so bad that I'd feel sick to my stomach. And then that would set me sick. And I'm like, I just don't know what's going on. And then then they're like, oh yeah, sensory overload and being overstimulated and overwhelmed can cause you to burn out as an autistic person. I'm like, actually, that makes a lot of sense. And then I started doing a little bit digging, and I'm like, oh shit, I should have been diagnosed as a kid. Like, what? Like, I wouldn't say I'm high functioning, but I'm functioning for the most part. It's just there are situations and things that were just like, what? This is what that is? That's why I was having issues? Oh, that makes a lot of sense now. Just makes a lot of sense now. But yeah, now I do DoorDash. I deliver groceries and fast food for people as a way of being my own boss, keeping myself accountable when I can, and not having that stress all the time, or that I don't get overstimulated driving around. Overwhelmed sometimes, depending upon how bad traffic is. Overstimulated? No. What was it? Overstimulated, overwhelmed. Like I'm a little bit on the vigilant of everything going on around me, and believe me, when somebody breaks traffic laws, I'm like, fucker, like, come on, learn to fucking drive or get off the fucking road. Like, there's that quite often, especially here. The people in this city cannot fucking drive for the life of them. Like, no wonder our fucking insurance rates keep fucking skyrocketing, because you hear about several accidents a day. It's just when I went to go for help for my anxiety. At least you ain't in California. I that is one of the big things. I'm glad I'm Canadian, because our traffic is not as bad as some of those highways down there. That is just fucking crazy. Bumper to bumper for like 2 to 3 hours in the evening or in the morning. I could fucking not deal with that. I would be ready to walk out in traffic. Is how bad it would be. Now everything makes sense. Like, that's another thing. Like, people with neurodivergence tend to attract each other. Like, tend to gravitate around each other, because we understand the way our minds work, to the point where it's not weird to us. Neurotypical people, we're weird. We're like, that's not normal. I'm like, well, no fucking shit. So Uber Eats, DoorDash, and an RX-7 and a Corvette Z06, and then the stupid traffic is insane here in Cali. I would, if I had a sports car or anything like that, I would not do DoorDash. I would expect myself to be doing like some kind of really high-end job, because DoorDash, at least DoorDash here, does not pay well. I have to be out from 8 to 10 hours in the run of a day to make $200. So, and no, I would say most days, a good chunk of those days, I do not make my $200. I think the best part was when I told my guildmates about my diagnosis. They thought I knew. Oh, you're still playing WoW? Okay, was it you who I was playing WoW with, and then I started hanging out with one of your guys' shamans a lot, and then the French people in your guild pissed me off, and I just, like, fucked off? Because the French people in your guild pissed me right the fuck off. If it's the guild that I'm thinking about. I don't even remember what fucking server I was on. Zul'jin, maybe? I don't know. I do remember, though, you were in the guild. So, that I do remember. I think you were the reason why I went to there, because I was like, oh, somebody to play with. And then you weren't on very much. So I started playing with... I can't remember their name at all. Like, they all knew I was ADHD, but I did not. Ah. I can tell when somebody's ADHD. It's pretty easy to know now. Out here in Cali, I make about 300 to 400 a day. Wow. And exchange rate, that's like $500 Canadian or more a day. I would love to be making that. Oh, it's ridiculous. I could only imagine. Like, okay, for DoorDash, what do they do? Do they give you like 2 to 3 orders at a time? Because when it gets busy here, it's like they'll give me 2 orders. I'll pick up the first one, and I'll be on my way to pick up the second one. They're like, or no, I'll get the 2 orders, and I'll be on my way to go drop off the first order, and they'll give me a 3rd order that I have to go pick up after I drop that one off. I get 3 to 4 orders at a time out here. Wow, crazy. I don't play WoW anymore. That definitely wasn't a guild I was in. Oh, okay. So, no, this was back in when I was living in, I was living in Moncton? Or was it before I moved to Moncton? Maybe, it was during Mists of Pandora is when it was. I get 3 to 4 orders at a time out here, yeah. So that's... my good paying orders is my shop and delivers. I make anywhere from, depending on the shop and deliver and stuff, $15 to $60. I think my best one, and it's the only, this couple is the only ones that tip so well. I can make almost $100 on their order alone, and nobody else tips that good at all. At least not that I've seen. It's usually most tips on a shop and deliver is anywhere from $5 to like $20 I've seen on average. But like there's a couple that when you get their order, you're going to get paid well. Normally that would end my day if I've already have like $120. Just getting their order would just put me over my goal for the day, that I'd be like, what time is it? Oh, it's 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. I might go home now. But yeah, I enjoy it for the most part, but I want to go back to school for something else, something that won't burn me out or push me to the point where I'm having anxiety every time I go in there. That's my biggest issue. My biggest shopping order was like $800. Like, you made $800 on it, or that's how much you had to swipe for? Because I think my biggest was like $600. That one was crazy. That one was freaking crazy. But like overall, for the most part, for somebody like me, DoorDash is a good job. I profited $800. Wow. That's freaking crazy. I can't believe that. That's that would make my week. That would make my fucking week. I'd be like, yep, I'm done for the week. But like, I never see good tips like that. Never. The shopping experience must have been fucking a couple $1,000s then. Like the funny thing is I only 800 profit because I delivered in my Z06. Oh, nice, very nice. But yeah, Deanna, I don't play WoW anymore either. I haven't played WoW since 2021. I didn't have any, but like my biggest reason for stopping was not having anybody to play with consistently. Like, because going and doing pickup groups or uh, queuing up for LFR or LFG just it got boring after a while. Not having people to play with, not having somebody to interact with while I'm playing, it's actually probably the reason why I like fucking streaming because I get to interact with people while I'm playing games. And I do like that. Like I can sit down and play an RPG or whatever, no problems. But yeah, I thought about going to school for something I enjoy doing, but I still don't drive. Also, the thought of failing it or losing interest is scary. I get that. I understand that. I understand that. Like me having to think about what I want to go and do is the hardest part right now because I do not know what I would succeed at least succeed until it's time to retire. If I get to retire. Because I've got no savings. I've got no investments. I've got none of that stuff. So it's a matter of I need to find something that's going to do me well or do me good until I am ready to just hang it up. And I'm hoping like hanging it up like 65 and just like fuck, I'm done. Sit down and play video games until but I do know one thing, I want to continue to do this as long as I can physically do it. I stopped playing WoW because it wasn't as casual friendly. Yeah, well, it's still, at least when I quit, it was still kind of casual friendly. Like having the LFR tool made it casual friendly because I could experience the raids without all the fucking organization bullshit or like worrying if my DPS was good enough or any of that stuff. So I was a triple major and have a culinary degree, so I'm definitely testing out the water. You couldn't get good gear. Yeah, well, you get the gear that gave you the stepping stone to get into at least the first tier of rating. I knew that. But I do, yeah, it was on par, I think, with Mythic gear. I think Mythic gear is slightly better now. I definitely suggest testing the water. So, oh, okay. It's all Mythics now. Ah, yeah. See, again, haven't played it since 2021, so I have no clue where they went. Honestly, I got more interested going back to my old games like EverQuest or EverQuest 2 than I do going back to WoW. Hell, Guild Wars 2 is a fun one too. I have all but the most recent expansion, I believe, for that. So, and the elitist raids. Yeah, exactly. Like having that was all stuff that was really difficult to get into unless you had a dedicated group that you got along with too. That was the other thing. Because I've had guilds fall apart because of drama that, like, I was in a really good raiding guild during Wrath of the Lich King, and that guild fell apart because of fucking internal drama between the officers. It was a fucking good raiding guild, too. I've been playing Fallout Skyrim. Nice. But yeah, Kaylee, what was it? But the testing out the water, it's the biggest thing is I've got to sit down here and like really go through some of the job descriptions that are more popular or even plan for the future type deal. Do some Google searches, find out what is going to be needed in the next 10-15 years for jobs that isn't a trade, because my back is now fucked so that I cannot do a trade. When I fractured my spine over like Christmas of 2023, I can no longer lift heavy stuff. So thankfully my guild wasn't trauma riddled. I just remember being in that guild, and I was pretty sure I moved to the server for you. So I just, because I thought I was like, oh, I'm gonna get to play with Deanna, and then I ended up not being able to play with you. And again, I can't even remember what server it was on. How the fuck did you fracture your spine? So, long story short, I went to go out to the car one day after 3 days of rain right before Christmas, because we hadn't seen freezing weather yet at this point, so it wasn't ice. But the deck absorbed enough of the water to make it slimy, and so as I like, there's the top step, the middle step, the bottom step, and then the pavement. I put my foot on the second step and just slipped and landed on my back on the steps, and I fractured my spine between my shoulder blades. So from just like, I can still reach there. From right about there hurts. Those two spots, it hurts. And it always hurts now. It's a slight pain, and if I do certain things too much, it becomes a massive pain, and then that pain radiates to my head, and then I get a bad headache. So it was so bad, like my doctor, like I was actually talking to her today about it. I was like, did you get the x-ray for that? She's like, we don't have the software to look at the x-rays here. They just were, I was given a description, and the way it sounded bad, so I sent that off to a neurologist to find out if there was anything they could do for you, and they said no, there isn't anything they could do. So I am stuck with this pain till I die. So good times. Good times. Well, yeah, it is. But again, like, even after like the stuff that I went through with plumbing, I don't think I would go back to a trade. As much as I enjoyed the work aspect of it, I don't think I could do another trade. I do not want to go back to retail in any aspect. Retail is just, and to me, it's a dead-end job. I'm old enough now to know that there is no way I would make a living off of a retail job right now. I feel for you. I have chronic lower back pain due to the narrowing spinal discs. Ouch. That really sucks. I definitely wouldn't wish that. Like, I don't wish this kind of pain on anybody. It's that bad some days. I got a new bed. I got it on Tuesday. My back has been feeling quite better since I got the bed, because now my spine doesn't feel like, because I'm a side sleeper, my spine doesn't feel like it's all at a fucking whack. Because the mattress I was sleeping on before that was a firm mattress. No cushion on it. Like, barely any cushion on it. It was bad on my back. Most mornings I was waking up with so much back pain that my head was just splitting. But, yeah. I'm hoping that I can figure out what I want to go for by February next year, so that I can then look to see how much it's going to cost to get my seat. Also, I'm going to have to probably call student loans now to figure out how I can get another student loan, and then go through that process too. Because right now my student loans are in collections. Well, CRA. Yeah, standing in one place for me is bad. See, standing, if I have to stand still, yes. If I'm walking, it doesn't bother me. If I'm driving, it bothers me. But, like, I can get away with an 8 to 10 hour day of driving before it starts bothering me. So, walking, it doesn't bother me either. So, yeah. That is the gist of it, anyway. So, geez, I'm not even sure what I want to play. Like, here, I'll show you my desktop. I've got all of these games that I can play. Most of them, I believe, are set up through my sound, so they will all uh, transfer over to sound. But like, I don't think Pacify is a single player. I think Pacifiers. I can't remember. These are mostly my single player horror games. These are my multiplayer co-op games. Some horror, some just like Schedule One, fun times. Uh, my MMOs, my RPGs. And I got Fallout New Vegas, Fallout 4, Pathfinder Kingmaker, Borderlands 2, Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, Final Fantasy 13, and then the Assassin's Creeds, which I want to get finally go and play these at some point. So, at some point, dealing with nerve damage. I woke up with a C6 to C7 nerve compression in the beginning of March. Ow! Yes, Destiny 2 did go to ass. I totally agree. I was starting to see that kind of back when space pirates were a thing. And it was getting to a point where like I wasn't enjoying it as much. I miss Munch. Like if you remember Munch, he hasn't been around in a while. I have talked to him. I think I talked to him last spring and asked what was going on. He is not online as much anymore. He's trying to keep up with the family and all that stuff a little bit more. He quit weed. Like, he quit that. And then he just not... Destiny 2 is pretty much dead to him at this point. He was so pissed off with it. So pissed off with it. So, and I'm just like, I don't blame you. Like, honestly, who they had in from everything I've watched and read, the person who was in charge of the company, the CEO there, was so fucking bad. Like he was the worst choice for that. Like, and the heavily monetization of that game is one of the reasons why it's being fucking run into the ground. So, just yeah. Anyway. There is a mobile game version of Destiny now, which is even more ass. I can only imagine. And like, but that's the other thing. Now that PlayStation is completely taken over the studio, I'm hopeful. And as much as at the same time, I'm not a big fan of how PlayStation has been operating as of late. I'm still hopeful they might be able to turn around the studio. I know they've been wanting to break into live service for a while, and they've kind of continued to shoot themselves in the foot. But in terms of quality of their games, they are very good at making quality games. That being said, live service games has not been their strong suit, and I'm pretty sure that is the reason why they bought Bungie, or they did all that stuff. It's because they wanted a studio that has experience with live service. And again, live service is not as well liked now as it was, at least in my opinion. Yeah, my thumb, middle finger, pointer, and arm are still numb. I got most of my coordination and strength back. My bow hunting season is screwed this year because I can't pull my bow back. Ah, oh, that sucks. That sucks. I know, like, that's one of your things that you post on Instagram a lot, and I'm like, that's pretty cool. Like, where my grandfather was the only one in my family that did the hunting, like, did hunting as every season. My great uncle didn't do it. I think I have one or two cousins that do it, but like, I don't think they do it very, very often. But like, if my grandfather would have been around a little bit longer than he died when he died when I was 13. I'm pretty sure he would have taught me how to hunt as well. He taught me how to fish. He taught me how to snare rabbits, but he never got to the point to teach me how to hunt deer or any of that stuff. So, but yeah, Kaylee, it's like it really is. sad to know how much has Bungie has fallen at this point, and I'm hopeful that PlayStation can at least turn around the quality aspect and maybe lean a little bit more into content than microtransactions. I think that might help a bit with Destiny 2's issues, but at the same time, I think Destiny 2 might be unsalvageable in that aspect now. They're better off taking what they did with Marathon, or at least the game, the systems aspect of Marathon, and maybe looking at turning that into a new PvE BP experience. So, have I tried out Delta Force? No, I have not. My first-person shooter repertoire isn't great. I know the game you're talking about. At least, I'll go on Steam here for a sec. Delta Force. Oh, it's free too. Cool. It's got mixed reviews though. Wow, 65%, 50%. Ouch. Team-based tactical shooter featuring 3 distinct gameplay modes: large-scale PvP warfare, intense extraction shooter. No, I have not played this. 32 versus 32 PvP combat. Interesting. A commitment to no pay to win. That's good. My family are not hunters at all. My husband's family, on the other hand, well, there you go. There you go. See, like, even then, it would have been only my grandfather. So, don't trust the reviews until you try it out. All right. Well, once I get my stuff done with my PC, so I'll put this as a... I'll hit it as a follow, I guess, to kind of keep it on my radar. No, let's add it to library. That's what we'll do. It's free to play, so I'll add it to library. I just won't install it yet until I do some stuff with my PC. I have to stress test it. I'm overclocking my CPU. I installed a new hard drive, a new solid-state hard drive for live service games, so that's where that game will be going. But I plan on taking Fortnite, Call of Duty, any of my live service games, MMOs, they're all going to get transferred over there. And then my standard hard drive for games is just going to be my single-player experience games. So that is the plan for that. Mix of Call of Duty and Battlefield into one game, and it's pretty good. I actually have, because I bought my new processor at a time that they added Battlefield 6 to as a bundle. So I have a copy of Battlefield 6 for the PC. The thing is, my ex is using my EA account, so for The Sims, so I have to, because what I wanted to do anyway was I was gonna pretty much reimburse her for all the stuff she bought when it comes to The Sims, and pretty much get her off my account. In the short of it is just get her off my account. Just buy her what she bought there, and then go and log into my EA account again. I just got a new Starforge PC since my old one blew out. Aw, damn. Excuse me. Starforge. Why does that Starforge sound familiar? Hey, Leo, I'm back. It was a massive dead zone. Fun times. Fun times. Massive dead zones. But yeah. I'm rocking an MSI Katana. Cool. I'm rocking a custom built PC that I built myself. An i9 1490 or the four. Oh, you're gonna get me the frickin' go and look that up. Newegg. Newegg has where I got my fucking processor and shit from. Jesus Christ! Hi, Matt. Fuck. Cutesy Halloween decoration. Cutesy Halloween decoration. Where? You mean the one that my daughter fucking caper? Mm-hmm. It's over by the TV right now. It's not quite. We're not quite there yet. Order history. Anyway, so my processor is a 14900K. So 14th gen i9. And then I have a new Western Digital Black in the system. 2 terabyte. I have a new set of Corsair Vengeance RAM, so I'm up to 64 gigs of RAM now. And this whole time, my fucking RAM has been underclocked because by default on my motherboard, it is set at 2133. So, because XLR isn't turned on, I had to turn that on to bump it up to its 3600. I want to go with custom built PC, but I don't have the patience to wait for all the parts, so I went with this laptop. My science tries to the side before my FNAF stuff. I put a jump scare in it for my teacher to have. She gets scared easily. Watch out, that might give you she might deduct points for that. I have a Corsair liquid cooling in it. It's a Lian Li case, white Lian Li Land Cool 2 mesh. The Asus ROG Strix B660A gaming motherboard. And my old processor was an i5 12th gen, which was alright, but I wanted something more powerful. So, and now I have something more powerful. Scary, really scary animatronics. Devious. Yeah. Yeah, Matt. Boo. Yeah. Matt has enough points to fuck. I was playing Paranormal Cleanup, and he got me quite a few times. Really fucking good. Withered Bonnie. Really scary animatronic. Oh, jeez. You guys are crazy. You guys are freaking crazy. Anyway, Ghost Janitor is on my Steam wish list when I get my PC. Ghost Janitors. Oh, there's a fucking Ghost Janitors game too? Or is that you have Paranormal Cleanup on your fucking wish list? I broke my laptop. Good job, Leo. Good job. Thank you. Ghost Janitors is a fucking game. Okay. Cleaning haunted houses while avoiding. Okay, that's one of these looks like the fucking house. That looks exactly like the place that's in the... No, except for it doesn't have a garage, though. Cleaning haunted house, avoiding terrifying monsters. 87% positive reviews out of 105 users, though. You know what? Fuck it. Add to cart. GG shopping. Another co-op fucking horror game that I need people to play with. Yeah, I broke it right after my birthday. It probably is the same game. Good luck. Oh yeah. Okay, here, 1 second. There you go. This is the one, right? Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. Because the other game I have is I don't even know if you were here for that stream. This one. Store page. Paranormal cleanup. You go in, clean up stuff, and you have these fucking ghosts that, as you're the more you clean up, the more active they get. They can't really kill you. They can kill you, but it's like the first time they grab a hold of you, they pretty much knock you on the floor. And you can, if you have a med kit on you, you can get yourself back up. So I seen that one and that stream. Yeah, so yeah, you were here when I was playing this. Like this one here, it is pretty good. The only thing I do not like about it is the toilet cleaning. It is the grossest sound effects, the grossest animation. I'm just like, holy crap. It is bad. But beyond that, it's a great game. Again, I wish I had people to play with that were also into these types of horror games. So, Jesus. God damn it, Matt. It's gross to clean toilets in general. Yeah, of course. Actually, that scared me. You scared Leo, Matt. You scared Leo. But yeah, the point of that game there is to get all the garbage, like pretty much clean the house up. But the more you clean up, the more active the ghost gets, to the point where I guess it is hard to get to that 100%, from my understanding. It's 100% of the house cleaned. And I want to do that, but like, yeah, it's... I'm sitting on the floor from the last one. Love horror games, but I get scared easy. So you're not just getting... So Matt's not just getting me, he's getting chat too, so yeah. Be warned, chat. Be warned. Oh, friggin' hell. I'm like, I should probably play a horror game and just get some horror content ready for, like another... Because I have, on my YouTube, I have the 2 paranormal cleanup sessions I did, so the 2 times I went in there to clean. And then this Wednesday, like the Wednesday coming up next week, I have Fork Road dropping on YouTube. I would have loved to see his reaction. I'm looking forward to Who's Your Daddy and Uno. Gotcha. But yeah, so go here. Okay, I need something right quick. I hate how much I'm shaking. Hold on, this is going to be an issue. That's it, Matt. Yeah. Scared the bejesus out of Leo. There was no verbal or visual action. Just got scared. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's why. I had the wrong password. That's right. There we go. I'm grabbing this Ghost Janitors game. We'll try that out. I'm shaking because the walk home, my legs are killing me. Oh. It's like, you sure you're just not a scaredy cat there, Leo? You sure you're just not a scaredy cat? Am I getting Silk Song? Probably not. I didn't play the first one. I did not play the first one. I walked 8 blocks with leg problems from the bus crash. A bus crash? What the fuck? You mean bus? See, this surprises me. See, like, yeah, almost 3 years ago. Oh shit! I didn't know there was a bus. Okay, that sucks. That really sucks. All right. So, I don't know if we're experiencing any technical, well, any lag issues, but I have it downloading right now. Almost 100 meg a second. So, yeah. Or before 2030. Okay. I don't know if we met when it happened. I don't know. I don't know how long you've been in here for. Because, like, I've been streaming since May of 2022. I didn't start doing camera streams until, like, June-ish. And, no, it was April 2022. I started doing cam streams, I think, the end of May that year. And it was still all through the PlayStation. Which, by the way, September 10th, 2022 is... Oh, that's when that happened? Okay. Why don't you just do a follow age? Like, if you do this... But yeah, you've been on different accounts. You do that. I'm not following myself, supposedly. That'll tell you how long you've been following me for. So 2 years, 11 months, 25 days. But I do know that this is not your original account. So you may have been following me since maybe after that. Box sizing, border box. This is my original. This is your original account. So, okay. So, no, it was after. It was after. Actually, no. Fuck. Yeah. What are you doing, Deanna? Box dash sizing, border dash box. Is that code? Were you just trying to code and you didn't realize you were still in the chat? See, that's what I thought. Good job, Deanna. When I followed you, September was the bus accident, May 10th. Oh, I was right on when I followed you, September 10th, 2022. The bus accident happened May 10th. May or March, I think May. Well, it's been long enough that I wouldn't remember if you said anything or not. Because, like, that's kind of one of those things that I don't... Unless it's happened to me, I probably wouldn't remember it. Because trauma. Trauma makes you remember... Unless the trauma was really, really bad, usually you remember your trauma. Or have some fucking triggers to your trauma. So, but like, yeah. I have being on the bus now. Okay. very surprised that my stream is not lagging with how fast this download's going. Normally we have lag issues. It's not lagging. That's what happens when you fucking upgrade your PC and then figure out that your shit wasn't optimized to begin with. Having other crashes, but it hasn't happened again, I hope. Maybe you have a driver issue. Maybe the driver should not be driving a school bus. So, yeah. It surprised me because every time in the past, like every gaming live stream, people always say Silk Song, like constantly. See, that's the thing. I have my niche of games that I like. The platformers like that, I don't tend to play a lot of. I have tried a few. Few of them have been all right, but they're not something that like screams out at me. My games are games like Suikoden. I have Suikoden 1 and 2 now. Let's see here. I have that now. Oh, also, I picked up Evelyn a game for when she gets my PlayStation. Like, I have a PlayStation 5 Pro now, so she's going to be getting my PlayStation 5. Her Christmas gift is actually, I'm buying her a brand new TV, a 32-inch for her bedroom. She's getting my PlayStation, and then she's getting a new game for it. She is getting Hello Kitty Island Adventures. Jesus. Matt. I'll be back. Gonna find a snack or something. Definitely a drink of Monster doesn't count. No, it does not count. It was the sweetest. Him and the other one from last year dropped me off at the house. Oh, okay, okay. But yeah, so I got couldn't use Poppy. Thank fuck my phone went to the home screen. You're not just getting me, Matt. You're getting Leo too. But yeah, so I picked that up for her. That is her Christmas gift. Her birthday gift, I have out in the closet. I'm still not done getting her birthday gift though. So I want to get her. I took her to get some clothes from You Kids, and excuse me. I got her a nail kit, like a fake nail kit slash nail painting kit. I think no, it's fake nail kit. For kids. So I got her that. I'm taking her actually to get her best friend's birthday gift this evening. And oh, game's done. Yeah, so I'm taking her to get her best friend's birthday gift because she's going to a birthday party for her best friend next weekend. Probably scared Anna too. I don't know. Deanna, do you get scared that easy? I don't think so. Honestly, no. See. I actually, Deanna there would probably be fun to play like some of these co-op horror games with. I think. I got two people. Yeah, you got two people, and whoever else is viewing, I don't know, because like I don't have my viewers. Like I don't keep my viewer count open anymore. It's not worth it anymore. It's like some reality things for me is that back in 2022 we had some consistent streams. I was streaming Monday to Friday, 9 o'clock in the or no 10 o'clock in the morning my time until about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And because I was doing the consistent streaming, I had a lot of people watching me that I did not realize until I started looking at my numbers after I ended up having to like find full-time work and not be able to stream as consistently and all that stuff. That yeah, I had a lot of numbers. We were doing really well, and then I had to get a job, so things started dropping off, and then anxiety started getting worse, and stress started getting worse. So it was harder to get on and do stuff and just like hang out with all you guys because I was always overwhelmed and just feeling like crap. So we only have like I put the pre-rolls back on. I had pre-rolls on back originally when I was streaming, when I had when the numbers were actually really high. I put those on as a thing and I put the warning in my title so that people who are rating me understand that you're not going to probably see me for the first like minute after you raid me because ads will hit you. So and like it sucks, but at the same time, right now, with how small the stream is, I'm gonna stick with pre-rolls. So come in, get hit with ads right away, and then as long as you don't refresh your stream, because I think refreshing the stream will hit you with ads again, you've got a seamless streaming experience without the ads. The only other ads I think are the ones like it'll shrink the stream, like you'll be watching it and then you'll see a border ad come up, but I don't think that happens as often as it originally did. So you're fun to watch during school. My phone wasn't in when you did it. I stayed. You're fun to watch during school. You should be concentrating on school. That's all I have to say. Yeah. Leo. Yes, it is over for the week. That was all Leo, that jump scare. I didn't even flinch. Can't scare Matt. Fucking iron nerves, Matt. But I've got like a couple new horror games. I've got Befriended Cursed. It's the average completion time is about 1:20 because it's similar to like it's a narrative horror experience, kind of similar to the Super Normal that we played. So I wish you were saying before I interrupted. What was I saying? I don't fucking know. I think it was something to do with like Evelyn and having a birthday party to go to next weekend. So, but I can't remember. I never played Poppy, but watch a lot of people play it. I have watched. I think I watched Jacksepticeye and Markiplier play it. So through their through their YouTube channel. I don't even know what's happening. Yeah, well, you got other things to do there, Anna. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're good. Me at school watching Jersey. Yeah, let's say it's I might play Poppy when it's all out. Yeah, they're still making games for that, aren't they? That's right. They are probably still making games for that. Chapter 5. All right, yes. But yeah, so I've got quite a few options when it comes to. I bought this, didn't I? It's like it's already in my library. I know it's in my library. Oh, it's not installed yet. That's why. Okay, well, I guess we're doing that one too. Installing Befriended Curse. Yeah, the Dream Cage, wasn't quite happy with that. The fact that, oh, my PC couldn't handle it, but I think honestly at that time as well, knowing my RAM issue, that was probably my fucking RAM not working right. What was the other one? Befriended, and there was another one I bought. Greed Stays Home. That's the other one. It's another narrative horror experience. 50 minutes on that one. So, what I'm gonna say is, because like I have to go get Evelyn, in an hour and a half. Next year, I believe. Okay. So, yeah. What we're going to probably do before I have to go and pick up the little monster, and then go take her and get her best friend's Christmas gift, or Christmas gift, birthday gift, is we're going to, I'm going to do something short and sweet. Maybe some Phasmo, or like maybe a paranormal cleanup, attempt or two. So, what do you guys think? Paranormal cleanup or Phasmo? I'll actually put it as a poll here. Great new poll. I'll also just like put down, we can just keep chatting until I have to go. But we can do that too. Doesn't matter. I'll put it up for 5 minutes. There, holds up. What is the horror game you play? I play a variety of horror games there, Anna. Okay, so let's go to my gaming tab. Let's go to my Steam. There we go. So the games I have, I've played this. I did a recording for it, but I never actually posted it on my YouTube. But I have Again and Again. I have the Alan Wake games, which I probably should get around to playing at some point. Same thing with Alice Madness Escapes. But like, there's a new one I picked up. Befriended Curse. Content warning is kind of horror-ish, but not really. Got the Dead Space games. Death Watchers is kind of like Phasmophobia. I don't even know when the last update was on this game. I want to say it was a while ago. The last time I played it was August 2nd. I popped on just to make sure all my stuff was set up. Then Demonologist is a pretty good one. Now, like, most of these are co-op horror experiences, except for like I'll pretty much say which ones aren't. Dream Cage sucked. We tried to play it. I could not get a certain button working. Even it was like middle mouse button. I was hitting the middle mouse button. Nothing was happening. I ended up just giving up on the game and then giving it a negative review. It is what it is when shit like that happens. I'm gonna go doom scroll to Insta. All right, Leo. All right. This is another single player narrative experience. We started to play it, then my computer started having issues with the encoding on OBS, which may be the RAM, part of my RAM issue that I was having. So what's going to happen with that is when I am we're probably going to try it again once I get my processor overclocked, and stress test my machine just to make sure that there is no issues, so that when I go to play it again, hopefully we won't have any lag issues. Not really counting the Fear games. Fear Therapy was another co-op one I did. The atmosphere, the sound effects of this game was a lot. And they actually, the last update they did was the Asylum in 2023. So I think that is the last update they actually did with the game, because I don't see anything else since. That's kind of shitty. Fork Road was a single player experience, fairly good, kind of mixture of like a jump scare game, just in general, with like Stanley Parable, because the fucking the building you're in continually mocks you. Believe me, it was making me frustrated. Then Forsake was a pretty good game. Their last update looks like it was April of last year. I would definitely love to play this again with people. Ghost Watchers is another. Oh, this one's more recently updated, July 24th, but it's another co-op experience. Then The Greed Stays Home is another single-player narrative horror game. The Headliners is you're a journalist. You have to get all the like story headline stuff for a newspaper, but it's like alien invasions, ghost and stuff. Like it's all of that kind of jazz. And it looks like they're regularly updating that as well. I've got Husk, which is another single-player narrative experience, I think. Observation Duties are definitely a fun one to probably jump back into at some point. I've never played The Killing Floor, but I've heard some good things about it. Lethal Company is a pretty fun co-op game. Made of Sure is, I think, another single-player horror game narrative experience. Mortuary Assistance. I really need to go back and friggin' finish off the achievements on that one. But they have been updating it. May 6th was their last update. And it was a pretty fun, scary game. Like, it got me pretty good in some aspects. Nuclear Nightmare, I think, is another single-player one. Paranormal Cleanup 1. Only one vote. Okay. So we'll do, like, probably 2 things on that. It was you. Of course it was you, Matt. Occult is another co-op experience. Pacify, I'm not sure. Pacify looks like it's another co-op thing, like paranormal, like the other ones. But when was the last time it was updated? March of last year. Okay. Panicore. Depending on how my PC is working now, we might be able to play this now. We'll be playing that Phasmo. Another, like this, the guys that made Desolation and Paroxysm. I played Paroxysm. Fantastic horror game. Fantastic horror game. Desolation is their newest one, and I am looking forward to actually jumping into this hopefully soon. Then Repo, Sign of Silence is another co-op one. Last update was 2021, so I'm not 100% sure if it's still good. I have Slender the Arrival, but never played it. I'm looking at Phasmo right now. Phasmo is pretty fun. Make sure you have headphones, and make sure make sure you have a mic. So, because the game is very interactive with the microphone, and the headphones give you a better atmospheric experience for when they do their like kind of jump scares and shit. Supernatural is the sequel to Supernormal, which we played Supernormal on stream. It was a fantastic, very disturbing ending, though. Very disturbing ending. And Unpossessed, another co-op one. Just came. Oh fuck! They just dropped a new update today. Unpossessed version 3.0 is out today. Sweet. And then I bought this, and I think I should probably play this one sometime too. This is a narrative experience. White Day, a labyrinth named school. All right, so looks like we're gonna play some paranormal cleanup. No, because I could jump scare you again at any time while playing that game. Yeah, I know, Matt. I know. And I know you're gonna do it. I already know you're gonna do it. All right, let's change over the game. Paranormal cleanup. Dun dun. When you least expect it. Yeah, most likely. All right, making sure our volume is working whenever. Oh yeah, we gotta shut down. Okay, so it is working. Shut down the music. Gotta keep that atmospheric thing going. Let's go single player because, of course, I don't have anybody to play with this game yet. When you least expect it. Yeah. I know, Matt. I know. Oh. All right. So, see, 100%. I've never Granny's house. Next job, haunting hazards. Oh, this allows me to invite people to the game. All right. Location. Change job. So we've actually got other options. We have Stratford Lane, Ritual Row, clean at least 50% on Ritual Row, Butcher's Nest. And then we have Summer Camp, which is, I guess, a new one. Classified incidents. We're going to do Whispering Studio, 47 Stratford Lane. And I've got no money to actually upgrade anything currently. Nope. But the way to make your abilities quieter so that you're not attracting attention of the ghosts and stuff. All right. Starting job. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's freaking go. All right. Stratford Lane.
In the quiet embrace of the suburbs, 47 Stafford Lane presents a facade of order and serenity that masks the turmoil of its last occupant. Here, in this immaculately kept home, an artist's descent into madness abruptly ended in mysterious disappearance.
Really now? Really? Home of an artist. Alright, so we're gonna grab, I have one of those already. We'll grab one of those, grab one of those. Oh, grab a plunger. We're gonna need a plunger. Boo! Really, Matt? Ah, so scared. Alright, so those are all hiding spots. Before we actually go in the house, we're gonna look around the house, because that is a possibility. Ah, see? Pizza box. There's whispering coming from right here. I need to find a garage key. I guess I'm starting with the outside. Not gonna do it yet. It better not. So there's whispering coming from that door right there. We're just gonna leave. We're not gonna put that. Oh, nothing in there. We're not gonna put that in the garbage thing yet. Because, if there's whispering coming. The wall there. Oh, why was it? I had a reason why I was not gonna throw it in there yet. It has to do with that. Oh, painting. Okay. 1 of 20 paintings. The last one had teddy bears. Downloading has commenced. Oh, Phasmo? Ah, that's gonna be fun. You have Discord, right? Actually, no, you don't need Discord because that has an in-game. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, with Phasmo, the in-game chat is pretty good. It's actually what I prefer using because it keeps the immersion of the game pretty solid. The in-game chat, it's like the ghost can hear you. There's radios for when you're out of range for hearing each other. And, yeah, you pretty much have to be silent when... burn the cursed easel? Where's the cursed easel at? I need a crowbar for that. Okay, so I can use these somehow. Toss that there for now. But yeah, definitely suggest using the in-game voice chat for that. Okay, crowbar for that. Paranormal cleanup. I'll have somebody to play with. Yay! Alright, where the frick is the key for this place? Never mind, it is wide open. Housekeeping! Oh, shit, I did not turn that on! I also have to find the hiding spots. I know the toilets that are out there, they are hiding spots, or at least I think they are anyway. Because you can go in them and like close the door. Okay, I already have one of those. Huh, no hiding spot in the toilet. Oh, here comes the gross part. Oh, this is so gross. Really? It's walking around. I can't crouch. Housekeeping is that's the doorbell ring. Yeah. If you can hear the footsteps right now, that's the ghost walking around. Pretty sure. Bastard just turned off the fucking things on me. Also gotta clean the handprints. I can hear the ghost walking around. I just can't see where the freaking ghost is. And it just shut off all the lights, so that power must be off. Yeah. Oh, there he is. All right. I need one of these. UV light. So, what I've gotten from upgrading some of the skills and stuff, is you do need to be quiet when you're cleaning, because you will disrupt the ghost. So as you're upgrading your skills, your skills get quieter. There was a stain on the last house on a really, really awkward spot, and it did not look good. It did not look right, is what I should say. Send you a video about how my morning started on Insta, warning it might be a wee loud. Alright. I have to check it a little bit later. Woo! The pizza box. I ended up using one of these as my light source in the last game. So these are hiding spots for when the ghost's chasing you. I don't see... I'm not bothering with the toilet right now, just because the last time I did it, it actually disturbed the ghost. And that's kind of loud as well. It just closed the bathroom door on me. But the ghost is outside. The ghost is outside. You shall not pass, yeah. See, the ghost closed the frickin' door on me. And there's the outside. The ghost was there. Ooh, got a bill. I'll take that. Oh, handprint. What a jerk, so rude, yeah. Like, close the door while you're in the bathroom. Another handprint done. I only need to get 50% of this place done to be able to go on to the net, or well, to have it complete. Oh, another stealing money. Oh. Okay, so the ghost is walking around again. I think. Oops. Yeah. I'm gonna hide out here for a second. just for a second. Do you have Evelyn full time? No. I have Evelyn on the weekends. I have her on the weekends. Her mother works weekends, so it kind of works out anyway for her, well, for her mother. But, like, if I could have Evelyn full time, I would. If I could, I would. But you'll see, well, you won't see her tonight. She won't be on stream. You actually probably won't, you guys won't see her at all this weekend because she's going, like, she's only with me for a night this weekend because her mother is off on Sunday. And her mother said she'd have allow one of her friends over for a sleepover. Oh, Jesus! Thanks, Matt. I thought, but wasn't for sure. Gotcha. Told you. Fucker. No, perfect timing. I'm waiting for the ghost to stop walking around. I gotta find where the fucking power box is. What I need to do. Yeah, we don't want to make a lot of noise. We'll close that. What's this? There's the basement. There she's the basement. Make sure that, oh, yeah, there we go. You. Ah, that's why I could hear voices. It's the fucking... It's the, scroll thingies. Or the art stuff. Perfect timing. You think. Okay. Oh. Got a handprint. Oh! There's candles. What are the candles for? Burn the 5 cursed easels? I don't know what the cursed easels are. Oh! Another handprint. It's messing with the lights. Or it's messing with light switches. I need a crowbar to get out here. We'll at least clean the wall while we're out here. Drop the sucker with a vacuum. Boom! Game over, Ghosty. Oh, if only. If only. That would be the funniest shit ever, though. Oh. Ah. Oh, we're not close enough. Oh, there we go. It would be, yeah, it would be, it would be quite a bit. But, like, they've got 2 haunted houses, and then they've got, well, on the description, it's a cult place. So I would assume the cult place is, like, the, it's not a ghost that's there. It's, like, either a demon or cultists. So, Because why not? I'm just making sure there's no handprints outside. Ghost must be on the second floor. I'm not hearing anything down here anymore. It was out back. Make sure the ghost doesn't fucking decide that it wants to come down here looking for me. I gotta find the stairs up. Oh, they're right there. I forgot. They're right there. I gotta burn easels, and I haven't seen any easels yet. Wouldn't be much of a game, though. The first 30% real quick. Yeah. I could see that being quick first a little bit. Oh, look at that. I was in here, and I totally missed that. I'm gonna go to the other bathroom, and double check that there's no handprints in here. Ah, there's a handprint. I knew there was going to be one in here. Now I'm crawling 41% down. Oh, got another. Oh. At least we know the ghost tried to wipe. There's that at least. These ghosts are like children. Handprints all over the place. Believe me, that was my complaint about the last house I was in. Fucking handprints all over the place. Oh. Those are easels, are they not? Oh. And that is my... It's walking around now, so... Burn them down! Fire! If you can hear my heartbeat, that's another thing. When the ghost is walking around, if the ghost is close, the character... You'll hear the character's heartbeat. Light the whole house on fire. Spider! Burn it all down! The last house I was in also, when the ghost was walking around like this, they would shut the, like there would be a barrier over the door, the front door. Can't be haunted if there's no house. Exactly. Alright. Heartbeat's gone. No. Do not be moving furniture. Oh, I hate when the freaking ghost does that. Ooh, hey, money. Like, ooh, hey, piece of candy. Piece of candy. Piece of candy. Not disturb the ghost. Gotta not disturb the ghost. I'll eat that down the stairs. Okay. Fucking messy desk. And I thought I had a messy desk. Well, I don't have a messy desk today. I had to clean it so that I could actually fuck was that? Fucking everything. The way the lantern be swinging, I'm surprised you got not burned down the house already. It's an LED light, a black LED light. Me eating fucking gross leftover pizza. That's what it sounds like. That I'm eating the pizza every time I fucking pick it up. Oh. Dollar bill, y'all. Minor details. Oh, found the other toilet. Oh, wow. That does not look like a handprint. No. No. That does not look like a handprint. If you know, you know. Oh, hey, it's I finally found a set of keys for the basement. Yeah, we're not touching the toilet yet. We are not toilet ready. I have a feeling as soon as I touch the toilet, we're gonna set the ghost off. Basement equal danger. Yeah, pretty much. These closets are hiding spots. Just gotta remember that. Oh, found the kids' room. Fucking pretty clean in here for a kid's room. It's haunting again. It's hunting again. I will try to remember Horror 101, basement equal danger, yeah. But I have one of the keys. I need the keys are usually an attic key, a master bedroom key, a basement key, and a garage key. We know where the garage is. The last one, the garage was prior to the house. I've got 50%, so I can leave right now if I want to. Is it up here with me? I want to say it's done. That seriously sounded like it was up here with me. I find it funny though, I can't crouch in this game. Can't crouch. Something else I can't do. Throw that down the stairs. Grab that black light again. Maybe the knees creak. The knees creak too. That's very well could be. Very well could be. Watch this be the master bedroom. Master bedroom. Okay. I'm not seeing any other handprints up here. We've got 13 of 50, or 13 of 20. So we got a master bedroom, but I don't see an attic. So while we're up here, I've got a hiding spot there. And I have a hiding spot right there. We're gonna drop that there. Oh, we have a hiding spot inside the bathroom too. Okay, good. We're gonna clean this bathroom right quick. Oh man, that's such a gross fucking... That's such a gross sound. I was listening to see if the ghost is walking around, but I don't hear him. Okay, well, we're gonna go dispose of those garbage bags. Make sure this fucker isn't waiting down here for me. Eat the black light out there. So far, we've only really heard it outside, which I think could be a good thing, but also could be a bad thing. Thing is, if it sees you running into the hiding spot, it will not chase you into the hiding spot. Like Ghosts in Phasmo, if it sees you run into the hiding spot, it will kill. It will still get you in the hiding spot. 63%. We are 63% of the house clean. And now for the basement. Actually, I should probably take my... I changed my Twitch color. Ah, cool. Your Twitch color is now black. Or, red, no, pink-ish. Oh, it's one of the two. Fucking ghost could be in the basement, too. Dark red. Ah, okay. That would be my luck. The fucking thing's down here. Oh, we found another... It screeched. I'm hiding. I almost want to say it's about to walk in front of... I think it might actually be in the basement right now. Yeah, it's going to walk right in front of the closet here. We are at 60%. Yeah, 63%. Oh, your download. It got close. It got close. It's done. Hopefully it's done. Where did I fucking drop the... beer bottles. Somebody like to drink in the basement. Oh, he has a whole fucking rec room down here. We got 2 places to clean. We got another hiding spot right there. I just got to remember, you said you were going to be streaming at 6 tonight. It was 6 my time. I've got another 50 minutes approximately and then I have to go get Evelyn. And then I'm taking her to Walmart to get her best friend a birthday gift. Oh, there's the crowbar. We now have the crowbar. We found the fuse box. And another door. Oh. Found a handprint. I grabbed food eventually. Oh. Yeah, I probably should get something to eat. I haven't eaten yet since breakfast. But my overnight oats that I have for breakfast usually keep me fairly full until, like I'm still not, like, hungry yet. I'm getting hungry, but I'm not, like, there yet. Okay, so there's something back here. 65%. So I think I gotta take those gasoline cans to the easels. And there's an easel right there. But it's not just that. I think I also need to get a candle and use the candle on the easel. Like, not letting me do really much with it. Yeah. Huh, alright. But yeah, we are at 65%. Honestly tempted to leaving now. This door go to? Oh. Oh! There's the cursed easels. Oop. Nope. I see handprints in there. It's walking around. I'm just gonna hide. Roasted. I'm gonna try to be on at that time. Oh, okay. I gotcha. So 6 your time. So that would be 9 my time. I might be around. I'm only gonna say might because I do plan on stress testing my machine, and that's gonna take a little bit. And then I'm gonna do some tinkering to, like, overclock my processor and just make sure everything's tip top. So testing out Phasmo might help. Is it done? I want to say it is. So first easel is right here. Oh, once I throw it in there, oh Oh man, that is annoying. Can I shut that off somehow? Like, that actually hurts my ears. So I think I need to bring all of the gas cans in here, drop them in the circles, and then I need... I want to say I need the... candle, one of those candles. Oh man, that is annoying as fuck. Oh, I love how that just got tossed right out there. Okay, make sure there's nothing in here. Pretty sure yeah, I left it up here, didn't I? Oh, staying on the bed, eh? Staying on the bed. Oh, wrong thing. I was using the wrong fucking thing. Trying to sweep the fucking handprint off the mattress. That's 6 of 20 handprints. Oh man, that was so hard on the ears. Oh, oh, oh! Another one. Yeah, I know where there's a hiding spot. So I think we're gonna plunge this toilet. Close the door on me. It's almost like we're fucking in Minecraft or something. Alright, so we're gonna run this to the garbage. And then I think we're gonna leave now. 76%. Like, there's 24% more of the building to go, but oh, it's trashing the house now. It is trashing the house. Windows and everything. Holy crap. Now for Phasmo. Okay, so I got this house to a certain percentage, and the ghost decided to just trash the house. Breaking windows, breaking lights, the whole friggin' kit caboodle. It went all rage fest on the house. I don't even want to go in. Like, I feel like going in is going to end up me getting killed. So, 76%. We got... I was missing one painting. I don't even know where the last one is. Probably in the master bedroom. Needed to go to anger management class. Exactly. There was a I got the toilet on the top floor. I think I was missing a toilet on the first floor. Like, there's at least 2 spots that I didn't get to go to. The garage and the master bedroom. And then we're still missing 3 handprints, 5 trash things, which I think down in the basement there was a couple that I didn't grab because we were just kind of exploring the basement. But yeah, I think that's good. I think 75% is good.
Alright, so you didn't die and you actually cleaned the place. Fuck me, I thought I'd be replacing you by now. Nice work, but don't let it go to your head.
Room-to-room
There's
sweeps.
always another haunted dump waiting to be scrubbed.
The biggest thing I would have to say is that we don't throw out the garbage bags right away. Because it's 2% clean. It's a 2%... well, 1 to 2% boost in the cleaning percentage every time you toss the bag into the trash bin. And if we got 12 of them, that's like 24%. So if we just, or not 12 of them. Yeah, about 12 bags. So that would be about 24%. So if we just leave them outside, then tossing those in at the end, I would say probably would save us from dealing with the ghost when it's like at its peak, when it's like it wants to kill everybody in there. So what I'm going to do now, because I have 1700, is that there are ways to make that stuff more silent. It's not in this here. Equipment upgrades. There we go. Plunger. I have the plunger at level 6 of 20. Requires level 11. It's 70% unclog skill. It just unclogs toilets more quickly. So, and then there eventually you get a paint roller. When in doubt, paint it out. Paint over satanic symbols. So that would probably be the cultist. Strategic planning commences. Exactly. But yeah, room to room. The biggest thing is just making sure, like, you could probably only one person can probably hide in one of those closets at a time. So we're probably make sure we know our pretty much where we can hide before we start cleaning, at least on a floor, so that you can get to the hiding spot. Once the footsteps stop, that's when you know the ghost is done hunting. Communication is key. Well, I assume, because I didn't see my voice stuff going on, I assume I have myself set to push to talk for voice in the game, because this game also has that, for the reason of the ghost being able to hear you, because there is a sound sensor as well. All right, so what we're gonna do, I want to buy that because I want to be able to clean those toilets faster, because faster I can get those clean, the less likely I'm going to attract the ghost. Then gain the ability to sense the main power switch when the power goes out. Yes, please. Med kits faster, caffeine junkie. I want that. I want that perk there. So I've talked to you, the ghost can hear me? Yes. So they're like, I don't know the parameters to the game activating a ghost. Like, I know for at least what my experience so far is every certain percentage the ghost will activate of cleaning. But like, in the sense of like the noise, how much it attracts the ghost, that is freaking brilliant. It's the same thing in Phasmo, where you have your proximity chat. So if you set it up so that it's voice activation, when you're walking around, the ghost can hear you. and some certain ghosts will be activated by noise. Other ghosts are activated by multiple people in the same room or one person in one room. But you like the difference between Phasmo and paranormal cleanup is like this is just you're trying to clean the house, try to get to 100%, and I think you get an achievement for cleaning a house 100%. And then you make money, which you can spend on your skill, your perks, and your equipment. So, might as well put into that. But you also get to do the look of your character, too. So, then there's daily tasks to get even more money. Collect keys, complete 3 daily tasks. So, these would be the daily task, job, complete a job at 22 Willow Lane. Satanic symbols, that would be the cultist area. Then there's weekly tasks to get you even more money, and then there's achievements, which I've got quite a few of them that I can that I can grab. Still missing a whole bunch. So, and I just got another 1,600. Well, yeah, and then if you go here, you got there's prestige levels, and you can buy character outfits as well. Like, I'm in my standard outfit right now, and each character has a different outfit. So there's 4 different characters. All right, the little demon got home. All right, Leo, you have a good one. Nice to see you. And then over here, I believe, is how you change. Yeah, this is how you equip your look. So, but I'm rocking Johnny right now, but there's Yolanda, Anna. Hey, look at that! There you go, Anna. It's you. It's a completionist stream. It has a lot of achievements. It does, but yeah, it is a completionist stream. How scaredy cat I am. I only got so far, and I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm not risking dying. Not now. Nope. This is when the scare tactics actually start fucking sinking in. Oh yeah, we have a new perk place. Spidey sense, gain the ability to sense the entity when it starts hunting for 4 seconds. Ooh, yes, please. Oh, and I can go to. Oh, right on, right on. Sets the ghost when hunt for 8 seconds, so you can level that right up. All right, we're doing that. We're doing that. Leroy Jenkins. Yeah, exactly. All right, we got our unclogging skill up to 90% or up to 80% now. Yeah, requires cleaning level 3 or 15. I'm 16, so we're getting close to being able to, or well, we'll be able to do the next one. Probably won't be able to do level 10, but we'll get 9 at least. That's like really the only my only issue is unclogging those toilets. It is the grossest sound ever. It was like they really went all in on that sound effect. It's got me back down on Granny's house, but let's go here. So these are the different jobs. So they have the haunting hazards, so that's where the ghost ones are. Then Cult Carnage. I'm not 100% sure what Cult Carnage means, but there's 3 levels of the Cult Carnage one. So there's Ritual Row, then 22 Willow Street, and then Butcher's Nest. Butcher's Nest, which is 22 Willow Street, and then The Quiet, which is 92 Lawrence something. And then they have this new one, Classified Incidents, Summer Camp. Berksley Mountain Lake. So, the pay on the Berksley Mountain Lake is pretty good, though. So, but this is the first one you have to do, and then when you hit 50% on it, you open up that, and I think then you open up Cult Carnage and Summer Camp. Sounds like killing, yeah. There's a hard mode too. I didn't even realize that was a. Oh wow, it just doubles the experience. You know what? I'm fine with no hard mode right now. I am fine with that. So we'll go back down to Granny here. I might end up bowing out here shortly to go do my stuff with Evelyn. Do. You have me on Steam, right? Nope, that's not it. I forget how to open up the Steam menu. Ah, here we go. Oh, no, no, that ain't it. That ain't it. You don't think so? Okay. I will give you my player code here. I had 0 friends on Steam. All right. There you go. There's my code to add me. There's my code to add me. Add me up so we can play later. And I will check out that message you sent me on Instagram too. But yeah, I think I think I'm gonna call it there for now. Let's leave the session and then leave the game here. Quit. You have a new friend to invite on Steam. Yay! Oh man. Accept. There we go. And now I have you on here. Yay! You need to get yourself a... Oh, well, you need to set up your community profile. That's what you need to do. This user has not yet set up their community or Steam community profile. If you know this person, encourage them to set it up their profile and join in the gaming. And also make sure that your account is 2-factor authentication. Best thing is to just download the Steam app on your phone and set it up through that, because I've only ever had Steam unrecognize me once on the phone, like sign me out, but normally it stays signed in. Procrastination? Ah, well, you'll get around to it. I'll hound you until you get to it. My Steam profile is I was able to put my picture on it, my profile picture for what I use for streaming. Hey, Killer Machine, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Thank you for the lurk. But yeah, so this is my profile. My level, and just all the games I have. I think you can look at what's in my inventory. So games owned, badges earned, the last game I played, or the last 3 games I played. Phasmo, I have 101 hours on. Not a whole hell of a lot, dude. Though you just came in on the tail end of my stream. I'm about to raid out. I'm just gonna go look here in a second to see who's streaming. And then I was going to give him a raid out and go get my little monster to take her to get her best friend a birthday gift. You've been mostly playing games on Xbox. I've been mostly playing games on PlayStation, because that is my console of choice. Fuck, if only I got here earlier. No worries, dude. No worries. If you want to stick around for the raid, I do plan on tonight raiding out to a small streamer Discord member. That is the plan tonight. I just got to bring up Discord and figure out who is online. Do. Because I know there's been a lot of new people, and I don't know everybody, but I am definitely going to be looking to see who is online to raid out to today. Okay, so let's minimize that for now. Oh, we switched from the PS in like 2011. See, well, during the big hack that happened, I assume is roughly when you because I think that was in 2011 if I remember correctly. Um, Me, I've just been PlayStation straight through. I did my 360 time. 360 was the only generation that interested me, and yeah, been a PS since I was a child. I started off in Nintendo, like the NES, like the original gaming. Well, I would say Atari is the original gaming system, or whatever, Commodore 64. I don't know, but Nintendo was my original, and then Super Nintendo, and then I got a PlayStation, and then I've been PlayStation ever since. I dipped into Xbox for the Xbox 360, enjoyed most of the games for that, and then when uh, the Xbox One, yeah, the Xbox One was announced, and they were going on about how it was going to be always online and all of this crap having to do with privacy. I was just like, yeah, no, I'm not going with that route. I'm not going that route. And then I found out all my friends were sticking with PlayStation anyway, so I'm like, okay, I'll stick with PlayStation. Was just because of the subscription, and most of our friends were on Xbox. Yeah, that's understandable. And with the way things are going now, I think the console wars are pretty much over at this point. With PlayStation and Xbox now releasing games on each system, Helldivers 2 is just the beginning for Xbox. I have Helldivers 2 as well on the PlayStation, and I have the new gear, like the Gears of War Reloaded, on my PlayStation. I started playing it. I haven't played much of it since, but like I bought that because I enjoyed Hell or Gears of War 2 on the Xbox 360, and I'm like, oh, I never got to play the first one. So, and wow, the cross platform, yeah, and now cross platform. So honestly, I feel like as long as there's games that I can co-op with people cross platform like that, like Helldivers 2, Gears of War Reloaded, and like that's the other thing. Like, there's been cross-platform games for a while now. Phasmophobia is one of those. You can play with people on uh, the console as well as like because like you can play people on Xbox and PlayStation can play with PC players, and PlayStation has the VR option, whereas PC has the VR option as well. I don't think Xbox has a VR option yet. I don't even know if they were ever going to actually dip into VR. It would have been interesting if they did, but at the same time, where VR is still not as popular as probably should be, I can understand why Xbox decided like, nah, we're not going to dip into that, just because that might end up they'd end up taking a bad loss. I think anyway. Um, but yeah, so Xbox does have VR. Okay, see, I didn't know that. It's not advertised as much as PlayStation's is and Meta is, unless it's the Meta Quest that is optional for it. But yeah, so I have all my games, a crap ton of games. So perfect games. So the games I've yeah, we're not gonna look at that. 5 recent games I played: Phasmo, Paranormal Cleanup, Fork Road, and Dream Cage. Dream Cage, I'm not happy with that game at all, and all the stuff that happened with it. But just not being able to use a the button wasn't going well. But anyway, let's find our small streamer to raid out to. Actually bring you up so that it pops up there for me. Is Bread on a Plate still online? Bread on a Plate is still online, and he's playing the original. Is that original Final Fantasy he's playing? Doesn't seem like the original Final Fantasy. Oh, maybe it is. It's either that or Final Fantasy 3. Okay, so we're gonna raid out to Bread on a Plate. Bring up my thing up here. Everything has VR. It's really a matter of whether or not the content game is compatible. Yeah, that's true. That is true. Search filter, bread underscore on. Yeah, bread on a plate. Anyway, thanks for hanging out, everybody. I appreciate it very, very much. Um, I will be back tomorrow evening, I believe, for sure, to stream. Probably jump into one of the single player horror experiences. Yeah, Xbox doesn't have their own hardware. Yeah, I can understand that. Start up the raid. Uh, well, anybody lurking, if you're not following me on my socials, there's the link to my socials. Um, Still got to get around to dealing with the Discord server because I need to do some stuff to that, and I just don't know what to do for it yet. Um, well, I hope to see you tonight. Hopefully. Um, like I said, as soon as I get off here, I'm gonna start up my uh stress testing on the PC, and then I am gonna go get Evelyn, and then I'm gonna take her to where I have to take her, and then I will be hopefully online as long as everything went well with the stress test. So, until then, take care, everybody. Muchly appreciate you hanging out with me today, and I'll see you tomorrow evening for sure on stream. Later, everybody.